Alright, another thing about that door. That's shut.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there is a little keyhole in there. And if you were able to get the Scare Glow action figure, he has this little scepter here. And if you open up the scepter, there's a little Grayskull on it. Look at that.
The key.
You've got the key to Castle Grayskull. Right there. A little key. And ladies and gentlemen, check this out. You go to the door. There's a little keyhole. You put it in there. It fits right in. You pull it, and you can open it with the key. The key actually works in the hole.
Wow. Now that is such a nice little thing.
That is like a really cool accessory Easter egg to go with your toys. The original castle, they would get in through this little hole in the jawbridge.
That would slide.
If you read those little mini comics that come with the original He-Man, he would stick a sword in a rock, and it would open the jawbridge, and there's like a little slot right here in that rock. You push it down, and down comes the jawbridge.
Nice.
But what's crazy about this is you need that particular sword. I mean, here, let's take an 80s sword. You put it in the hole, nothing.
Really?
It's in. Nothing. Alright, so I'm going to spin this around. I'm sure everyone is waiting for this.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
The interior of Castle Grayskull has 4 pieces of flooring installed on the ground floor. Level 2's floor is sculpted and painted like wood, and includes the throne room, glider, suit of armor, sword storage. Also with the throne there's a slit sculpted in it to accommodate the sorceress's back feathers. Note on level 3 we have a laser cannon, 2 golden skulls that are removable, more wood detailing on the floor, removable flagpole, and storage for King Grayskull's orb.
Much like the original castle, we have a throne room here. We got the sorceress in the throne, as she belongs.
Yep.
And just like the other one, you turn it, and then the trapdoor opens.
Now here's one of my problems.
The
Where the trapdoor falls. Where's the trapdoor
it hits
falling?
this little, little dungeon area. It doesn't quite open all the way to dump somebody into like a grate full of monsters or anything.
You're not dumping them in the dungeon. You're just dumping them at the front door.
You're dumping them in front of the dungeon, and then it stops the door from really opening the whole way.
Why couldn't they have just scooted this over a little bit, scooted the trapdoor over, and then brought the dungeon out a few inches so it actually would drop them off in the dungeon?
The dungeon has a sticker for a floor. Unfortunately, it is not fully sculpted. The outer walls are sculpted. Here's where the shackles plug in. It was very hard to find, very hard to see where to plug those in. And the dungeon door does open and close.
We also have a working elevator up there, but instead of the little pulley system, you just take the elevator yourself and pull it up and down.
Yes. There's no string and no gargoyle, although show them where the gargoyle is sculpted as an homage.
If you look over at this window on the second level, right above it you can see a sculpting of the actual gargoyle from that 1980s castle.
So it was a nice
it's there.
Nice little nod.
It's not used the way it was, but it is there. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Now also this piece, this handle piece...
Yeah, you had to snap that in.
You had to snap that on. That's
Same thing with the top
piece.
of the crown.
And this is optional. This can come off, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was not on there right now, but I kind of like it up there.
Yeah.
So.
It gives it a little more extra height, which the castle needs.
At the top of the elevator shaft we have 2 removable gold skulls. These can be replaced with the heads of most of your existing He-Man figures for added playability. Castle Grayskull also comes equipped with 3 places to clip your shields, one by the elevator shaft and the other by the front door of the castle. The computer pieces are molded in silver with sticker applications. The suit of armor is hollowed out and non-articulated, does have holes in the feet and pegs. Sword storage can be found in the throne room. It can accommodate 1 He-Man power sword and 1 She-Ra power sword, not included.
One being this jetpack, which I don't really remember this ever being used.
It was never in the original castle or the show, from what I remember. It was originally planned to accompany the vintage castle.
Oh, that's
and
what
it was shown in prototype form. Okay. But it was never produced.
Another thing that was glaring about this is this little nasty hole in the middle of the floor that you see over here. So,
I cannot tell you how much I hate that hole.
this is what you get if you bought the Wind Raider, which is a kind of a higher end vehicle accessory.
For the size of what it is, it's overpriced, I think.
So I broke down and got it. So you can put that in there.
What was that?
There we go. Man, I almost just fell.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So there you have it. You can put like the Wind Raider up here and the Sky Sled because that's what you want to do. You want to fly those around your castle, right?
See, that doesn't make sense. The thing would not be inside the castle.
Yeah.
The vehicles would not be sitting in there like that.
And plus, that comes with a very nice stand that you can just put anywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know why we must have it inside the castle.
But if you don't put it there like they have it,
then you got this nasty hole.
You got a giant hole.
So what do? It's like, well, you can have a little fire pit in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's some of the fun things that we decided to stick in our Castle Grayskull hole.
Yeah.
Y los amos del universo. Yo soy Yada, príncipe de Eternia y defensor de los secretos del castillo Grayskull. Él es Kringer, mi más querido amigo. Fabulosos y secretos poderes me fueron otorgados el día en que levanté en alto mi espada mágica y dije: ¡por el poder de Grayskull!
Somebody has made something that can fit in this hole.
Really?
Did you know this?
No.
I was hoping you wouldn't because I have a little surprise for you.
Okay.
This is something I bought. I bought one for you and one for me.
No way!
Check it out. Yeah, that's a custom-made piece by a guy going by the name of Bad Vermin, and he was selling his stuff on the eBay store.
This looks amazing.
They sold out so quickly.
It's like a manhole cover.
It is. Move that fire out of the way.
Yeah.
Put it down
you
there.
have like the wooden finish that matches
the rest of the wood.
Yeah, the rest of the wood and all the levels.
Or if you want to flip it over,
yeah, there's a little He-Man cross.
The rusty He-Man crest that you can put if you want that side.
Put that on there
so
too.
A guy that goes by the name Working Class Villains, his company has made a custom plastic molded dungeon piece that fits right over that sticker.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Do me a favor, because I'm really curious about this too.
Oh yeah.
I want to see Battle Cat. I want to see He-Man on Battle Cat, and I want to see if he fits through the door. Because if you remember, there was actually a picture where they showed He-Man on Battle Cat clearly going through.
Yeah. So he's gonna whack himself right on the.
Turn that over so they can see.
Look at that. That's awkward.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So he would have to dismount.
That disappoints me.
To get in there.
That really disappoints me. I say it's a perfect scale for the vintage figures.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
I think if you put your vintage figures in this castle, it's great. On a scale from 1 to 5,
okay,
this would be, for me, I'd give it a 3.5.
It's about right. Yeah.
Give it a 3.5.
A 3.5.
You agree with that assessment?
Absolutely.
Like I said, I love the sculpt, I love the paint, I love a lot of the ideas. They missed the ball with having this open hole and not having the trapdoor line with the dungeon and just the scale being shrunk down. That's where they lost a lot of points with me, unfortunately. And the price point, like I said, is about $100 too much. Alright, so there you have it. We've gone from 1982 to 2014 in this box. These castles and everything is caving in on us, so we're probably going to be buried and crushed to death after this episode, but
save us.
there you go. Like we said, you can still get this on Matty Collector for $300 plus taxes and shipping.
Yep.
And till next time, this is Chris.
And it's Andre.
Signing off for another episode of Nerdgasm.
By the power of Grayskull.